Hey guys, so this is going to be kind of a different type of video. I'm going to be doing my makeup and talking about my disability. Oh. So I already have my base done. We are going to start with, actually we're going to finish contouring and then we're going to start with everything else because I didn't finish that. So I was born with I don't even know what it is, a birth defect, a disability, like I don't know what it is or what to call it, but I was born with macrodystrophia lipomatosa congenita. Gotta take a breather there for a second. It is basically an abnormal amount of fat tissue, and I guess, I don't know, it's basically just like a birth defect. Birth defects can happen because of many things. You can just be born with something like what I have for no reason. Unfortunately, I was born with macrodystrophia lipomatosa congenita. Is basically, it's like either where like one of your fingers is bigger than the rest, or one of your toes, or something else like that. I was born with both of my feet bigger than usual, and I'm the only person in the United States with that. There are 4 other cases, or 3, but they just have like a toe bigger than the rest, or like a finger, but I have both feet, so for me it's like the worst case of them all, and it happens to 1 in a million people. But yeah, I don't really know how to explain it. I will be doing a video on it later down the road once I know more and once I like research it enough. I don't even know if I can research it because it's so rare. It's like there's only 4 other people in the United States that have it, but they don't have it like as bad as me, so they're lucky. But because of that, I do online school and I have basically no friends, but it's fine. Okay, we're gonna go on to the eyeshadow now, and I'm gonna be using the Profusion Eyes, Face, and Cheeks palette, and I'm gonna be using these colorful colors right there. But because of my disability or condition, I was bullied a lot in high school, and I was constantly getting made fun of. People that I've known for years still come up to me and like try to ask me about it, or even point out to me with their friends, make fun of me. Like, it's not okay. I have been doing online school for 2 years now. I started doing that once the bullying got super bad. Not only was I being bullied for my feet, I was being bullied for the way I looked, the way I dressed, because I was shy, because I wasn't as popular as the other kids. Like, that's normal bullying, on top of being bullied for something that I can't help, and it's just something I'm gonna have to live with for the rest of my life. But you deal with what you get and you don't throw a fit, am I right? I do have a twin sister. Her name is Madison. She's not here right now, so she can't come in, but so besides that, I have to get custom made shoes, and they cost they're kind of expensive. They cost around like $500 to $1,000, depending on what type of shoes I get made, what color, what the design is, how they're made, like if there's like extra padding put into it, if there's like, you know, all that stuff. So they're pretty expensive, and I usually can only get 1 pair a year for free, so I just do that instead of, because I don't want to pay that. Like, who does? For a pair of shoes, I'd rather much get a pair of like Louis Vuittons or something, but I can't even do that because I can't fit in any of them. A lot of pants I try to wear, they don't fit because my feet won't fit into them because they're too big. I can't wear certain types of socks. I can only wear like men's socks, which is very embarrassing, but again, I was born with big feet, I gotta deal with it. I'm gonna be trying something new. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but if it looks bad, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be using like the pinks and purples, or pinks and blues and purples right here. So let's see what we can do with that. I will go in more depth about my condition and disability if any of you guys want to see that video. I was also on a couple of TV shows, The Maury Show and The Trisha Show. The Trisha Show I was on 2016 or 2013. And okay, the music just got a lot louder, but like I feel weird. So the Maury Show I was on in 2016, and they said like in a couple of years that I possibly can go on another one if I don't know. I'm kind of hoping I do, because the last 2 times I was on, I never really got to talk about like how I feel and what my condition exactly is, even though like a lot of the people on the show already knew and they like researched it and stuff, but I was so shy and so nervous because I've never been on the stage before. I cried both times. I wanted to say more than I did, but I didn't because I was really nervous. But hopefully if I get another chance to go on another one, I will actually be able to express my thoughts and stuff about it, because it is something that I am gonna have to talk about a lot, because it's never gonna go away and it's just something I'm gonna have to live with. I do have some pretty fucking amazing friends. My friend Rachel, I have been friends with her for so long, and she's amazing. And my friend Sarah, those are basically my only friends besides the friends that I live with, but those 2 friends I've known since middle school, so it kind of, I can like be myself around them. I don't have to wear socks around them I don't have to like, I'm not embarrassed around them about it. Yes, there are days where I get like very insecure about myself, but there's nothing I can really do about it, so I just make the best of it. Try not to think of this situation as too horrible, because there are people that have it worse than me, but it still is something that sucks, and unfortunately I was born with something so rare. But yeah, a lot of people say I'm like super strong about the situation, and to a certain extent I am, but there are some days where I just like look down and I just, I don't like what I see, and that's not gonna change, so I'm gonna have to get used to it sooner or later. But I'm 17 and I'm not even used to it yet. Like, it's something very different. Like, nobody else has it in my state, so that kind of, it's hard. Once I find out like more about the situation and stuff, I will be making an update video or a new video explaining just that. But for now, I'm just gonna like talk about it a little bit. So I guess I'm just putting a blue on my lid. I'm not gonna go for a too crazy look today, even though it's already crazy enough, but I'm not gonna like do a ton of different colors, because I have a lot to do today. So for the TV shows that I went on, I went to the same studio both times. I went to one in 2013, that was the Trisha Show. I got to meet her backstage before the show. She was so nice. And the Maury Show, the Maury Show and the Trisha Show, they both do their shows in like the same building. So when I went back for the Maury Show, I was able to see the producers again that I met last time. Some of them were different, but they were all like equally nice and helpful and understanding and comforting and all that, but there were other kids on the show with me, and I'll link the show, but like the show's down below if I can find the Trisha show. I still haven't watched them myself because I just I've watched the other parts, but I just skip mine because I don't really care to watch my own part. I already know about my situation. I don't want to listen to myself talk about it and then get all sad and insecure. So we're not gonna do that. I think that's the only problem I have is the music is really loud. I think the only problem or the things that I struggle with is because a lot of people that I go to school with, they're basically perfect compared to me, and I hate to say it, but it is honestly true. So many people from the school are gonna watch this. Oh. But I think the only problems that I really have with my condition is I get compared to my sister a lot, my twin sister Madison, because she wasn't born with what I have, and we're twins, so usually twins are like identical, and we are not. I was born with the disability condition thing, she wasn't, so a lot of people usually, and it's very hard to make friends, and when I do make friends, I'm scared to lose them because I know I'm not going to be able to make any more. So I mean, I try hard with the friendships I have. I try to keep them, and I try to be a good person, but sometimes it comes back around and it doesn't do good for me because a lot of my friends leave, and I don't know why, but this is starting to be a rant, and that's not what I want it to be. Okay, so now I'm just putting the pink and a little bit of blue mixed together underneath on my bottom waterline. It's turning out more purple, but I guess it's alright. It's probably fine. I think if you guys want to see a video of me talking about my experience on the Maury show and Trisha show, and just an actual video of just me talking about my disability and going more in depth with it, then comment down below, because I kind of want to make one, but I don't know if I should, because it's something very hard to talk about most of the time, and I'm gonna have to think about a lot of what I'm gonna say for it to actually make sense, because it's something very different, and it's not normal. But we are gonna go on to the eyeliner now. And I'm using the e.l.f. eyeliner in black. I used a lot of high-end brands, but I also use a lot of these types because they are cheap and they actually work good. I'm not gonna spend $30 on a freaking eyeliner that works worse than the one that's $2. I don't really care about expensive things. I just want products that will actually work, and this one does the job. So I've been using it for as long as I can remember. Oh my gosh, this is hard. I usually mess up a lot, and that was really big, so we're already there. No going back now. I was gonna say, I don't want to do eyeliner anymore because it's hard to film on camera. I'm just gonna come back when I'm done. This is why girls take so long in the morning to get ready, because I can't. I need to If I call, would you pick it up? But for what? You gon' say you want me, then go switch it up. Lay on my emotions just because. We have a problem. I don't know how I'm gonna fix it. This is why I don't like doing eyeliner. It always does this, especially when I don't do it for a couple of days. Luckily, I have a makeup wipe, so we're gonna use this. Hopefully it doesn't wipe off any of the eyeshadow, because I will be mad. There's also a commercial playing, and I have no idea what it is. So, now that we have this mainly fixed, no, we don't. Oh my god, I hate this. Well, hopefully you won't notice. I guess I'll do the rest on camera, because why not? Me with my friends, but they still don't. I need to stop. This is why I don't film videos while talking, because I either get like way too offensive, or I'll just start talking about stuff that doesn't even make sense, or I'll talk way too fast like I am now. But it's fine. Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck? This is probably the worst I've ever done with my makeup, and I'm so not here for it. So I've been thinking, and I don't want this channel to be like just a makeup channel. I want it to be like story times, and because I have a lot of those, a lot of really messed up things that have happened to me. Oh my god. And I don't know. Comment what you want to see down below, because I'm struggling with my eyeliner and with what I want to do. So back to the disability topic. I have a funny story actually. So we went to the Frederick Meyer Gardens, which I actually filmed a video on. My shirt doesn't like to stay up. And I put in like a little part where I was talking about what happened, but what happened was this girl came up to me. I was standing by some like butterflies taking pictures. This girl came up to me with her iPad, and she just like literally walked up to me like this close, no joke, like this close. She got out her iPad, or it was actually out already and it was on her camera. She just snapped a picture of my shoes real quick, and like the look on my sister's face, it was so funny. I mean, it wasn't, but you just don't do that, especially with somebody with a disability. You don't come up to them and take pictures of them. Yesterday I was at Walmart, and I'm pretty sure this guy, because he had his phone. I am not dumb. I can tell when people are like trying to get a picture of me or laughing at me. Like I'm very smart about it. So he got out his phone and he was pointing it towards my feet, and so I walked away and I walked by him, like behind him, to see if he had like a picture on his phone or to see what he was doing. And he put his phone down real quick, like this is his phone. He just like put it down real quick like that. Don't make it so suspicious if you're gonna like take a picture. I know people say take a picture, it lasts longer, but like please don't. And not to me at least. That's like such a, especially like with somebody with something like I have. I know it's not normal, but like if you see somebody wearing big shoes, they're not just doing it for fun, unless they're making it known they're doing it for fun, or if they're making it known that it's just a joke. I don't even like acknowledge my feet or shoes in public anywhere I go. Like I literally will walk behind an aisle. If I see somebody staring at my feet, I will literally walk real quick to the next aisle, so just so like they don't point out to their friends or laugh about it. Like I literally hate going anywhere now because I get made fun of everywhere I go. And recently a lot of people have been taking pictures of me, which is kind of weird. But, I mean, I guess it is what it is. Next I'm going to be doing highlight, and it's the Wet n Wild highlighting powder. I don't know what shade it is. It doesn't say. It's also broken. Not my fault. But there was another time at the Frederick Meyer Gardens, the same day, there was many people that took pictures of me, actually, which is really weird. I don't understand. But this one girl, she was walking with her phone like this, like say this is her phone. She was walking like this, and she had it like this. She was just, oh my god. She was just like going like this, but like pointed it down like. And then when I saw her turn around, I saw her on the camera, so I know that she was trying to take a video of me. People just, they don't know, I don't even know. People at my old school would, I'm pretty sure a lot of people at my old school have actually tried to take a picture of me, and like whenever my teacher's talking about a story with like Bigfoot in it, they would all, no fucking joke, they would all turn at me and just look at my shoes. Like, yes, please make me feel like shit because I have a disability. No, I'm not Bigfoot. Yes, I have feet that are big. That doesn't make me Bigfoot. Ugh. I'm getting mad. A lot of people also like to say I have elephantitis, and elephantitis is nowhere near what I have. You can look that up if you want. It's not what I have. And when a lot of people ask me, like, what do you have? I'm just like, well, I don't like talking about it. But I do say the name, which is like really, really long, and then they usually ask, like, what is that? Like, oh my gosh, because if you search it on Google, the exact definition doesn't come up. It says something kind of like it, but it doesn't really say what it is, so I kind of have to explain it. I'll only explain it to people who are nice about it, but if you just come up to me making fun of me from the start, I'm not going to talk to you. And usually my sister sticks up for me, but like sometimes she acknowledges the people that don't like are just rude, and I don't like to do that. So sometimes that causes fights between us, but I mean, like, it's my disability. If I want to talk about it, I want to talk about it. If I don't, I don't. But my sister is basically like my personal bodyguard. She goes everywhere with me, and the one couple of times I've gone alone, I've always gotten made fun of by like a huge crowd of people. There's this guy at where I used to live at a Burger King right across the street from me, and I didn't go in with my sister one day because I was just getting made fun of that day for no reason. I mean, there was a reason, but like an unreasonable amount. That was hard to say. But he walked up to her and he was like, hey, where's your sister with the big feet? And then he started laughing with all of his friends. So my sister walked right out of the Burger King after she got her food. She told my mom. My mom called the Burger King and basically got the guy suspended, and we haven't seen him there since. But I also moved, so I don't know what happened to him. But like, I've gotten a lot of people like fired from their jobs. I once went the airport. The second time I went on the TV show, I was going through security, and this guy, two security guys, were making fun of me to my sister while I was like going through the little self-scanner thing, the metal detector, and he said something, I don't remember what, because it was like a year ago now, but it was on camera, and he tried saying that he didn't do it, he didn't like make fun of me. He said some really mean things. So the managers checked the security footage, like the audio footage and all that, and it was confirmed he was making fun of me. So me and my sister and my mom, we went and sat down, got our seats, like waited. Whoa. He came up, one of the managers came up to us, and he was like, I'm so sorry for what happened, like, we're doing everything we can to make sure he gets disciplined for it, blah, blah, blah. And, like, just the fact and I don't even know, the security guy kept coming up to us about 3 times, and he kept apologizing for what the guy did, and I was like, it's not your fault, but like, thank you for actually trying to discipline the guy instead of letting it go, because I just don't understand why so many people with disabilities get made fun of, especially if it's like very clear that you have something that nobody else does, or very clear that you have something wrong with you, but some people just don't have brains, I guess. A lot of people at my school don't have brains because I still get made fun of for a lot. And I don't even go to that school anymore, but that's like one of the main reasons why I did online school. And I know I'm probably repeating a lot of this in like the video, but I've been very lightly talking about it, so I want to go like more in depth about it. But the main reason why I did online school is because I had some friends. They weren't even friends. They were fake friends. They would make fun of me in front of everybody about the way I dressed, because I didn't wear name brand stuff. I mean, I did, but like not the high up name brand stuff. Like I wore Hollister and and like Aeropostale and all that stuff, but I didn't wear like freaking, I don't know, I didn't wear like the high-end stuff, so I was always getting made fun of. And when I would get a new pair of shoes, like, I'll show you my shoes, they're gross. Just to give you guys a sneak peek about how big my feet are, let me just, yeah, it sucks. It's fine. So I basically have to wear these shoes. These were like $600. And I know they don't look like they're $600 because they're very poorly made, because my shoes get very poorly made most of the time. The last pair of shoes I had, I'll insert a picture if I can. But they were a pair that I got from a TV show, and they were so freaking cute compared to this. Nobody wants to wear these. Like, they're so ugly. They look like, they just, no, they don't know. I don't like them, and I haven't liked really any pair of shoes I've ever gotten except for the ones that I got on the TV show that I went to, or the TV show that had a guy that does Beyonce's and LeBron James's shoes. He also made a pair for me, which I thought that was cool, but like, those were the only nice pair of shoes I've ever gotten, except for my first pair. They were also designed and stuff, but ever since then I've just been getting like literally like this, like poorly made, disgusting, ugly, big, gross shoes. So I think we're done with that topic for now because I'm almost done with my makeup. I just have to, no, I'm done. My hair is a mess, but that's because it's wet. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. I will be posting more videos with me actually talking in it when I can. But yeah, I hope this didn't bore you too much. I hope you actually learned some stuff. I will be actually making a video just for this topic, but so I can actually talk about it a lot more. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.
Make you a believer, I've always tried.